Hello peeps and welcome back to Project Ozone 2. Okay, so I saved my video, I got my audio all noise removed, and we're going right on. So far this thing seems to be working pretty well. I'm getting some catalyzing glands, I'm getting some rib bones. I am getting some armor in here, which is kind of a nuisance, but that might actually not be a bad thing overall, because I was looking into the Zavicio armor set. And basically, in order for these things to have that special function, the 96% damage reduction, negating fall damage in flight, you have to have the full set. Okay? Which would be fine if each piece didn't require the piece in front of it. And then, on top of that, you have to make a dark helm or a flux infused helm in order to get that. And to get that, you have to have the Spectre helm, which means you have to have the titanium, you have to have the diamond, you have to have gravitite, reinforced exoskeleton, jade, exoskeleton, zanite, steel, bronze, osmium, lapis, iron, chain, and leather. You have to progressively upgrade your armor, which is a bitch. But, whatever. Okay, bows are not stacking. That is a bad thing. So, let's see. We'll deal with it. Let's unlock that. Because I don't want to keep these bows. And we'll just toss the bows over the edge. Give it a few minutes. Double right click that so it takes the stuff out of my inventory. And we'll turn those back on now. Okay, so this episode I want to get looking into getting started with a little dimensional travel, I think. And there's a specific dimension that I want to visit this episode, but I also want to start laying the framework to get to another one. There are a bunch of different dimensions in this pack. The Aether is one, the Nether is another, the End is yet another. Speaking of which, is the End Cake a thing here? Yes, End Cake is a thing. So we could technically get to the end anytime we want, but whatever. Okay, but there are also dimensions added by other mods. You may be familiar with the Deep Dark, which is totally craftable here. There's a problem with that though. Portal to the Deep Dark requires 4 septuple compressed cobblestone and an octuple compressed cobblestone, along with 4 Mobius ingots. Or unstable ingots. Quite honestly, I'd rather do Mobius. I think. It costs 9 times as much, but at least they don't blow the hell up. But there's also a dimension that not a whole lot of people are that familiar with, called the Last Millennium. And this is much more doable. This is 4 pieces of burnt quartz, 4 eminence stone, and a clock. Eminence stone is just magenta, purple, ender pearl, and 4 stone. So, let's go ahead and toss you in there. Let's grab... I have a purple petal. Do I have any magenta petals? No, but I have the flower. I would still love to know what the point of this is, if you can't actually put the damn seeds in it. It's like, why bother? And I should have some bone meal in one of these. There we go. Just grab a couple. Yoink. There we go. And do I already have the mortar and pestle somewhere? Pretty sure I do. Matter of fact, I have to, because I made the mana essence. So I have to have one somewhere. It's just a matter of figuring out what the hell I did with it. This is working surprisingly well. That's a withered rib. Apparently wither skeletons are falling. Okay, I do admittedly very much dislike having this item dislocator on when I'm anywhere near that mob trap while it's running. Completely overlooked it. There we go. Wonder how many people saw it before I did. Where the hell did that purple petal go? Did I not get a purple petal out of here? Craft baskets. I'm totally going to find that purple petal later. I'm going to be really irritated about it. Okay, there we go. Purple, magenta. We need 1 ender pearl, 4 stone. 4 stone, magenta, purple, pearl gives me the carved eminence stone. I'm going to need 4 burnt quartz, which means I need to get some of my nether quartz. 16 to be exact. Burn those to a crisp. And then I need a clock, which means I need a piece of redstone and 4 gold. Can I sag this? No. Really need a pulverizer. Alright. While that cooks up, let me take a look through here and make sure I'm not overlooking any extra gold. No. Gold horse armor. I can melt that down. It's not doing me any good anyway. May as well, right? Be a little extra gold. Oh, derp. How about in my ingot chest? Sometimes, I'm an idiot. Okay. That gets us the portal to the last millennium. Quest updated. Beyond the core. Where is that? Epsilon. Is that in beta? Gamma. Delta. I have no idea where that quest is. Oh well. Lag spike. Hate it when that happens. Okay. Portal to the last millennium. We're going to put it right here. If this works like any of the other portals, all you should have to do is right-click it to transfer. So, since I'm going into potentially hostile territory, it's not supposed to be hostile. The last millennium is supposed to be a peaceful age. But, with this pack, I'm not taking any chances. So, let's go ahead and go into the last millennium. Now, the last millennium is a place where it is always dark. So one of the first things you should do is probably light the place up. You are also met on this side of the portal by the last villager, who has absolutely nothing to trade. But this is a void age. There's absolutely nothing here. I'm not sure why I'm getting ore sparkles. But, Y87, I am still wearing that, so good. Let's drop down, and there's a bunch of bedrock here, which is absolutely awesome. We're going to make use of this later. But, I wanted to come here for a specific reason. That specific reason is I want a safe place where, holy crap, did you guys see all of the mobs up there? Yeah. I wanted a safe place where I can take a whole bunch of obsidian and safely set off my chance cubes and my icosahedrons. We're going to take one icosahedron with me now. And we're going to set it off once I finish building this platform. Now, the video that I recorded a couple of days ago, I did add a preface onto it saying, hey, I'm going to be doing a live stream. I'm actually recording this the night before that live stream. It's currently Thursday night / Friday morning, depending on what you want to go by. So, by the time you guys are actually seeing this episode, I probably have already opened most, if not all, of the icosahedrons and everything. But at least you know the theory of why I was doing it in this dimension. I want to do it in this dimension because there's really not anything here to risk. If I get something that nukes the entire place, so be it. It nukes the place. What do I care? It's a void age. We are going to want to keep this lit. I mean, it shouldn't be bad, but we'll just put one there. Will that work? Yeah, that'll work. I'm about to burn through another diamond wand. There's only 11 charges left on this thing. Great. Would love to make just a standard builder's wand. Alright, how far do I have to go out in order to get that far? Okay. So we will go ahead and manually extend the thing out. This far. And then I might come back later and builders wand this thing up. Extend the platform even more. But there's something else I want to get done this episode, and I don't want to waste too much time in here. Alright, that gives us a decent starting platform. Let's go ahead and set off an icosahedron to celebrate. Should have expected that. And par for the course, it blew up all the torches. Probably should, at some point, look at putting glowstone in the floor with hardened glass over it or something. Just to kind of offset that happening. I also probably should capture that villager and take him somewhere else. I'm not sure what the musical sound effects are for, but whatever. Another thing I should probably do at this point. Remembering that FTB Utilities is installed here. Let's get rid of this sword. Remembering that FTB Utilities is installed, I really should claim all of these chunks and chunk load them all. That way this stuff keeps running even if I'm not here. And the mob spawner should be caught in that, right? Yes, the mob spawner is in the chunk loader, so that's awesome. Alright, so that keeps everything running while I'm not here, which means if I have sieving operations going on, that'll continue. Okay, what I want to do this episode beyond this is I want to check out that cobblestone framework. It's an Ender.io add-on, and it's pretty expensive, so I can't imagine it sucks. But if it does, then whatever, you know? Okay, so this takes an empty machine framework, which is dark steel and electrical steel. There's a reason why I made the electrical steel and the dark steel that I did. If I can find the dark steel that I made. There it is. Okay, so we need the framework controller. Empty framework. Okay. We need 4 of these machine framework tanks, which is silicon and quite clear glass. The silicon should not be a problem. Although I haven't actually made silicon yet, have I? Don't think I have. But silicon's not a problem. Let me grab some cobble and a hammer. Whip up some sand real quick. And we'll sag this sand. This should get us silicon. Okay? Now, as far as the quite clear glass, you can either smelt sand in an alloy smelter to get quite clear glass, or, as I prefer to do, you just take regular glass and run it through a chisel. Now let's just select quite clear glass as the output block. Is it cheaty? A little bit. Do I care? No. And that gets me 1 machine framework tank. I need 4. And I should be able to combine those 4 to get machine framework tanks. And then I also need this cobblestone framework controller. This takes a machine chassis, electrical steel, dark steel, basic gears, a lava bucket, and a water bucket. So, 2 buckets. 1. And I moved all my lava production downstairs, so I'll have to come down here to get it. 2. Capacitor. Do I have any capacitors that I haven't used? Could have sworn I had at least one capacitor still sitting around, but apparently I don't. So let's go make one. There we go, one base capacitor. Machine chassis is steel, iron. Oh, I hope I have enough steel. Should have a little bit of steel left. There's dark steel. There's flint and steel. I don't have any steel? Apparently not, but I may have a backdoor solution. So I did get some pig iron out of the nether. Yeah, it's not looking good for the steel. Okay, I did get this pig iron ore out of the nether, which if you grind it, makes steel dust. And it will sag. So we'll go ahead and sag. We'll save one. Take all that back, and we'll go ahead and drop this steel dust in here, and it should smelt like just normal bars. There we go. Alright, and steel, capacitors, and iron bars, is it? Iron bars. Machine chassis, get. Okay, basic gears are easy. Get some sticks, get some cobblestone, and two of you. And we need the cobblestone framework controller, which is crafted like so. And then we do the cobblestone framework controller, the empty machine framework, and the machine framework tanks to get the cobblestone framework. Now, how does this work? Okay, it uses RF. I have no clue what any of this means. But I know it uses RF. So let's pick it up, plug it in downstairs, see what it does. And I'm going to connect this just straight onto there. Holy crap, that's fast! Okay, so what's this do? That is stupid fast. Okay, I like it. I like it a lot. This thing may be going away. So much cobble. What did I do with my cobblestone storage? You know what? It doesn't matter. Actually, you know what I think would be a good idea? Because I know it's going to take an absolute crap ton. Oh yeah. I know it's going to take a crap ton of compressed cobblestone in order to go to the deep dark, so what if we make one of those compactors? It's misspelled, it's ER. Compactor. 4 pistons, 4 redstone, and a crafting table. Easy. Crafting table. Redstone. For compactor. Get. Okay, awesome. And we'll need a way to dump the cobblestone. Oh wait, actually, you know what? I can use the auto output from this, can't I? If I pop that right there, that right there, and I tell this thing to output to this side, look at that. I don't like the noise, but I'm up to a triple compressed already. There's 2 triple compressed. I'm liking this already. How much is this using? It's not using much. It's upgradable. It is burning my power. So it is consuming more than 100 RF a tick. Or something is consuming more than 100 RF a tick. I'm not quite I'm not 100% sure. Well, the compactor is going to burn RF too, so I may just need to work on upgrading my power, considering I've got an almost endless supply of lava here. That probably wouldn't be a bad idea. 7 triple compressed already. I want to know what this is for. I'm going to have to look into this cobblestone framework thing and figure out what those other bars are for. Wait, mode? None. Can be upgraded with alloy smelters, sag mills, and crafters to produce different materials. Huh. Wait. Can you put a sag mill in here in order to... Now I'm curious. Holy crap. That actually works. It made a whole bunch of gravel bricks. Like, it tore through that power, though. If you upgrade this thing with a capacitor, will it run faster? Doesn't appear so. Yeah, it doesn't appear to run any faster with the capacitor. I'd rather have the capacitor in here. Holy crap, that thing is burning through power. Let's turn this thing to active with signal so that I can shut it off. That's already got me a quadruple. I don't know why I'm so, like, just amazingly impressed by that, but that thing is pretty fast. Okay, sag mill back down. It did forget the amount of the grind ball that was left in there, so that's the thing, but whatever. Okay, let's see. That was basically everything I really wanted to get done for the episode, but I think I want to work on... What is this blubber tub? Auto tool station. An auto tool station is a tool station, piston, and wool? That's not hard. Piston. I should have... I have sheep over there. I'll just shear the sheep. Instead of wasting string. If I figure out what to do with my shears. Actually, I got a bunch of string. I'll just... Whatever. String is not hard to get. The crafting table, I'll steal a stencil out of here. And I need a piece of wood for the crafting table. That's the tool station, right? Yeah, tool station. Okay. You, all of you, and you. Auto tool station. So, what does this thing do? Auto tool station. Apply until done. Items in the left slot will be added to the Tinker's Construct tool in the middle slot. Sneak right click with empty hand to change mode. Blocks might get it stuck. Only one modifier. Apply till done. Huh. So does that mean that if I wanted to apply a whole bunch of haste to this, I could just put that in there with a crap load of redstone and it would do that? I think that's what it's saying. We might have to try that later. Chance cubes. Ugh. Alright. There's the bin. What is that? That's the oven overhead. Okay. You know what? Let's get my foundry running again. So that I can have a way to make steel. That sounds like a good thing to work on here. What am I going to need for this? I'm going to need some conduits, because I need to wire it together. So let's figure out what I do with all my energy conduit. There it is. And I'm going to need a new hopper, because I used the hopper I had to make the auto tool station over there. So let's go ahead and get you. To get you, just drop down here, and I think I want to put this I don't really want it in the middle of everything here, but I don't think I'm going to have much of a choice. So we'll line it up with this. Downside. Hopper's up there. Where's my engineer's hammer? Let the hunt for tools begin. Honestly, at this point, I really should just spend some time, do some organization. What the hell did I do with my Tinker's hammer? Not my Tinker's hammer, my Immersive engineering. That's the mod I was looking for. What do I do with my immersive engineering hammer? Swear I'm gonna find it at like the last possible second just before I make another one. That's an iron hammer. It's not in there. It's not in there. Officially, screw it. Just make a new one. I needed the achieve anyway. Alright, so yeah, downside with this is that it's going to put the hopper at the very top. I think, however, I can actually connect the conduits right in like that. And this is getting power, which is nice. It's very nice. Okay. How much power is that burning? Not enough to drain this, but it is daytime, so I might run low on power at night. And this is not connected, so let's go ahead and connect that. Now we'll double check. Okay, we are not consuming power. We're generating enough. Whether or not that'll remain true or not, I can't tell yet. But we'll go ahead and pop our iron ingots in there. I need some charcoal. Another thing I should really do is actually make the coke oven that I was talking about making like 6-7 episodes ago. I never did make that thing. Oh, no. No, 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 no. No. Oh, that's... It's been a while since I've filled the thing, so I forgot how to do it for a minute. Pop that in, and the preheaters are now going to kick on. So that's good to know. The preheaters aren't going to actually do anything. They're not going to consume power unless the thing's running. And I'm still not pulling enough to cause a dent in the Stirling generator there. So I think these things use 32 RF a tick. So 2 of them should use 64. But look how much faster this goes. But holy crap, it burns through fuel so fast. Definitely need to get some coal coke going on. Probably look at doing that next episode, though. How are we doing with the crap overlord? We are jammed full. Mostly bows, it looks like. Bows and various helmets. So I might filter out the armor pieces. But, Alright, there is one more thing that I want to do before this episode's over. I want to start making a Minicio seed. Or actually, no I don't, because that takes half a pool of mana. And I don't have reliable mana gen yet. Especially since all my Dayblooms have died again. And it's annoying making these things. Alright, well... Tell you what. To end the episode, let's do a sneak peek of what is going to be on the live stream tomorrow night. Tonight, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to open 1 chance cube, 1 giant chance cube, and 1 more icosahedron. Just for the lulz. Watch me blow everything sky high or set loose a frickin' wither. Because that would be just my luck. But let's try it. I need my pickaxe. In case I need to break something. Nice. Okay, let's go back to the last millennium. You know what? One more thing I want to do. I want to get the last villager out of there. Because shit could go south real fast. I kind of don't want the last villager to get killed if shit goes south. Never mind. He's screwed. Okay, chance cube. Air bunny! By the way, a few episodes ago, I went to jail the air bunny and I was like, wait a minute, why am I floating now? Well, it's because the air bunny was on my head. I didn't actually pick the air bunny up. Or I didn't actually grab the air bunny in the safari net. I picked him up and put him on my head. Okay, icosahedron, go. What could it be? A miner's iron staff of fresh air. Converts to emeralds when dropped. Holy shit! It wasn't joking. Okay, now this is the one that scares me. Initiating block inverter. What did it invert? It said 0 blocks, right? Inverting 0 blocks may take a minute. What the hell was that? You know what? I don't know. I don't really... Can I go home, please? Well, it disabled the portal in there, it looks like. Can I get back through into the portal? Like, can I take the portal in and I just can't get out? Because that would suck if you didn't have access to the spawn command. Okay, well now it works. Alright, anyway. That, I think, is where I'm going to have to call it for this episode. So, this is the last episode I'm going to have a chance to record before the live stream, which means after the live stream after the live stream is done, and after I get all of the goodies out of these icosahedrons and chance cubes and everything, things could be dramatically different for the next episode. But we'll see what happens when it happens. This has been Night Dagger with episode 12 of Project Ozone 2 Titan Mode. Hope you guys are enjoying the series, and I'll catch you later, peeps.